Goddess or no, it is a fearsome sting to be let down by a lover, and to hear of it from another of her bright birds. It must be difficult for you to imagine great Elminster courting, writing poems, doing certain deeds. It is difficult for Minsk to think of too. Let us speak no more of it. Of Elminster and the sex, I mean.
A goddess abandoning you needn't be the end, Gale. Trust me, I know.
That pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death a dozen times. If he still believes in you, I would not be overly concerned what your ladylove thinks, goddess or no.
Are they souls to echo?
Mystra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Hear me, wizard. You cannot go through with Elminster's ludicrous plan. Destroying the Absolute before we fully understand it would be madness. I'm glad you see reason. To martyr oneself for the fickle gods is insanity.
That way.
Fully agree. You might have your cloudy locks to keep the heat off your head. But do not forget that Minsk has boomed. We will be like twins, eh?
We will? Gods! 200 years and I've never missed seeing my reflection more.
My friend's knee. Let her go. Back off! She's the one into the cliff. Unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
Just as Elminster promised, you stand before no ordinary idol. Beneath the silent stone surges a relentless current of purest weave. A summoning channel, the kind commanded by Mystra herself. How many times have you dreamed of this moment? An audience with the goddess who loved you, who abandoned you. All you have to do is reach for it.
You can do this, Gale. Standing up to a goddess is daunting, but you'll be glad once it's over.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well. It always did. Though the ones we shared were far sweeter than those you've tasted recently. I've been watching your journey here. Your triumphs, your temptations, your doubts. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why? I know. Your union is one I find surprising. But you are your own man, and it is not the worst choice you have made, after all. I hoped hindsight would help you see what you could not perceive before. Do you understand why I severed our connection? It was more than you ever realized. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself. You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me. Perform this service, and I will see you cured. You will be forgiven. Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear? Us. I still love the sound of that. if you must. Can't get enough. I'm not surprised. You are perfect. Every time.